Hey, how you doing? This is Tom, and this is Tom's Radio Room Show. And I was going through a bookshelf I had in a room that I don't go in very often. It's kind of the guest room, so I kind of stay out there. But I do have a bookshelf in there with a lot of books. And I ran across this book here, Scanners and Secret Frequencies. I don't ever remember getting this or reading this. And the copyright is 1993, so it's kind of old. Some of the information is out of date, of course. Um, there's some good information about scanner radios, older scanner radios, if you're looking for a used scanner radios. And this book is actually available. I checked Barnes& and Nobles for $1.99. Does it say what it cost originally? $19.95. And I think I got this, I'm pretty sure, from the local library bookstore. I think that's where I found it. So I'm just going to take a quick glance through this and show you what's inside. What's the table of contents? Where's the table of contents? I had a table of contents here a minute ago. Now it's, oh, there it is. And there's a dumb mosquito. A foreword by Bill Cheeks. Bill Cheeks was very heavy into scanners and modifications to scanners, and he wrote a couple of books which described how to make modifications and improve scanners and enhance their range and everything. So he wrote the foreword, and then the first chapter is on microphysics, learning about scanners and radios and propagation, stuff like that. Next one is radio principles, as far as the radios are concerned. The antennas, next chapter, scanner radios, which that should be good for looking for used scanner radios. We'll see. Modifying scanners. Oh, modifying scanners. Federal Communications Commission, the Spectrum, amateur radio, and I think that's it. No, look at this. This thing has got chock full of information. Military radio, scanning Uncle Sam, CB radio, industrial radio, national transportation industries, more scanning, telephones, which cellular telephones you no longer can listen to on your scanner, public safety, finding frequencies, the law, advanced scanning, crime and wireless telephones, clubs and associations, dialogues, the future of scanning. It's got a junk in this stuff, or good stuff, I should say. Just kind of real briefly go through it, see what they got. I want to jump to, here's tells you how these radios work in general, frequencies. I want to jump to the scanners. This talks about single sideband. Okay, this has got a lot of good stuff. Again, a lot of this stuff has not changed, so this is still good information. And you can get one of these from Barnes & Nobles for $1.99. Of course, it's going to be used. The antenna tells you antenna principles, selecting the antennas, types of antennas. Here's a discone antenna, which is typically for scanning higher frequencies. That's what I use, discone antennas. They're good across the band, not great at any particular spot. And scanners, here we go. Okay, it's just a block diagram of a scanner. And there's a old BC70. I believe that's a Bearcat or a Uniden BC70. There is a tabletop. That's a Radio Shack. I don't know which one it is. I'm pretty sure I have one of those. There is a Uniden Bearcat 200. I had one of those. I still have it, matter of fact. I still have one of those. This was a great scanner radio. This is a tabletop. It was a Pro 206, again by Radio Shack, and, or they say Tandy, Radio Shack. And this one you could heavily modify. This was a kind of a, at the time, a kind of a pricey radio. AOR had a whole line of radios. This is the AR, whoops, got out in the view there. AR 3000. That was kind of an expensive scanner because it was pretty good scanner. And then we have, a whole listing of scanners. BC 760, I got 2 of those because they were great scanners. What else do we have? A bunch of Radio Shack Pro scanners. And who in the heck is that? Bobby Unser and his nephew Al holding a Trident scanner, radar detector, highway patrol detector that embodies. And wouldn't you know it, the phone rings. There's Bobby Allison. So he was into scanner radios, or at least maybe advertising them. There's another one. It was a very popular radio. This is a Radio Shack Pro 43. This was equivalent in a portable radio to the one back here, the 206. Right there. It's the portable version of this. Okay. Here's another, I had a couple of those. This is the Uniden BC850. Whoops. I believe this is one of the first ones that gave you an alpha numeric display of the channel that you programmed in. And it was a good scanner. What else? I think that's about it. And then we go into modifying scanners to either enhance their performance, extend their range. Let's just see, and when you know it, there's modifications for the Pro 206, like I said, to increase frequency coverage, and to accelerate the scanning rate. There was a lot of mods to that scanner. I did a couple of them. And then it goes into the various services, the FCC, Commission, tells you information about that. And then it gets into what's on the various frequencies. And there's actually frequencies and who's on there. Now look at this. This is state police down at 42 megahertz. They're not down there anymore, I don't think. Might be some in some rural areas that still use those radios. They were good for better distance because they were the lower frequencies instead of being up at 400 and some. Here's some railroad frequencies. I'm sorry, I'm not doing a very good job of showing you this stuff. And just pages and pages. I mean, there's just pages and pages of frequencies, of which, like I say, some are still valid, a lot are not. So, this is a pretty cool book. And like I say, most of, well, not most, but a lot of the information is still valid. The information about the scanners themselves, of course, still valid for older scanners if you're looking for a used scanner. So if you can grab one of these, I suggest you do. Like I say, I did see one on Barnes & Noble's website for $1.99. That's it. Oh, there's one on the back here. I'm trying to remember what that was, but that was a very popular scanner too, back in its day. I'm trying to remember what it was. I can't see it that well. That's it. If you enjoyed this show, please give me a thumbs up. And I got an interesting, again, talking about old stuff. I did a review quite a few months ago, I guess, on a portable CB radio package that you kept in your car in a little container, a little box, and you used it for emergencies. and I did not have the manual for it, and it did not work. And one gentleman who was watching my show saw that, and he had the original documentation and the other stuff that came with it, which one of the things is a application for a citizen band license, back when you had to get a license. So I'm going to be showing you that next couple of shows, and I thank the gentleman for sending me that. That was Joe, and I appreciate him mailing that stuff to me so I could show it to you guys. So that's it. Have a great day. Bye-bye.